Season 1, Episode 1 of Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. What do I know about this show? Admittedly, not much, other than information from my anime list, which I have since written down on a handy-dandy note card. I do believe it involves a clumsy main character, a school, and it's very likely slice of life. So I don't expect anything particularly crazy in terms of plot development. More so within the confines of a day-to-day high school boy, girl, whichever life. And I doubt we'll stray too far from a realistic, yet humorous, yet dramatic, and hopefully highly entertaining high school life with our main characters and supporting cast. So, from my anime list, it is the first season. We don't know the episode count. The studio is Ajia-do. Never heard of them before. It is a web manga adaptation. Obviously, it is fall 2025. The opening is Pop Life by Fantastics, which I do know them. They did Season 3's opening for Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun and a couple other series. I think I've heard a few of their songs, but I really do like their Iruma-kun work. The ED is Better Off by I Scream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, as the saying goes. Never heard of them before. I don't think they've done too many anime songs or even video game music. It could be they're new or they're now branching out into the medium of entertainment that is anime and animated format, which I more than welcome, and I am very curious about what the song will sound like. Will it be rock? Will it be chill? It is an ending song. Will it be better than the opening? Only one way to find out. And the Japanese title for Yano-kun's Ordinary Days is Yano-kun no Futsu no Hibi. I do like to keep that in mind, at the very least, when we start a show, because it's important to give love both to the translated title and even just the translated series, and then the original, the raw, the sub, where a lot of effort went into creating it, from writing the story to adapting it into a whole new medium of entertainment. It's one thing to draw it and write it, it's another to turn it into an actual animated show, an animated format, where there's a lot of voice acting and other elements involved. But I'm rambling. Cut me some slack. I am excited to get into fall 2025, though. This is my first show, and I don't know if it will pass the 5-episode rule, but I do like a good high school, slow life, comedy, drama. We'll see what we truly get into, but it sounds like this is right up my alley. Who knows? So, with that said, if you want the full version, it'll be over on my Patreon, link down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. And shall we hop into it? In 3, 2, 1. Class 2-1. Oh. Ooh. I kind of like the coloring. A little bit of the shading and the line art reminds me of Don. So she'll be class president, Kiyoko, for class 2. Oh, here's the guy that I believe is clumsy. Day 1 with an injury. So is it going to be revolving around all of his injuries on an episode-by-episode basis? Dude, how do you get beat up like that? He reminds me of Izumi from Shikamori is a Cutie or whatever. I like the art style a lot. I'm gonna guess probably the kanji of his name, Yano, means something that makes up the mismatch, but it flies over my head. Every single day with an injury. He immediately pounced on that. Dude, he is probably single-handedly funding the bandit industry in this town. While she is class president, she is also expected to take care of the class in a way, but she's also being a good, decent human being. Ah, yes, stalking. It's perfectly acceptable when you're in high school, right? Nice idea. Y'all aren't being sneaky. I can't place it, but the animation, the coloring, the character designs, it really does pique my fancy. God, I love it. I'm really digging it. She is such a worrywart, though. She's a mom. How did he only get that far? His perception stat has to be, like, negative. Or did he just piss off a god who's fucking with him? I'm worried when he goes out into the workforce, he's gonna get himself killed. Good Samaritan. Oh, is Yano gonna get involved? But that's how it starts. All it takes is one or two interactions, and all of a sudden, you have a fate tied together. Kiyoko and Yano. God, I like that crying animation. Odd that may sound, but it was actually well animated. Oh my god, a bit of the smugly. Oh. I'm really liking this so far. Arigatou gozaimashita! Yeah. About as surprised as I was when I grew up and I was like, man, I didn't even get all this stuff growing up. The generation gap. Okay. I think Yano is voiced by Kohei Amasaki, because it sounds like Mephisto from Arknights, but I don't know who voices Kiyoko or Kikyo. I think it's Kiyoko, yeah. He followed them back! So his perception is just oddly skewed. She was curious, worried, and wanted to get to the bottom of it. Okay. This is giving me... Oh, God. It gives me a bit of Can a Boy-Girl Friendship Survive vibes, as well as Blue Box, as well as a bit of Don in terms of the animation, but even the gags, wouldn't call them full cutaways, but the visual representation, the visualizations of them, yeah, it gives me some strong reminders of them, and that is not a bad thing at all. Oh my god, she was spiraling. Well, your problems are now her problem. Oh my god, protect this man. I like him already. She broke! She broke! She's broken! Okay, that's a really cool transition. She overheated, oh my god. Oh my god. I am really fucking with the artwork, the animation. I like the character designs. I like the aesthetic of the show. Would have sucked if your immune system also was crap. Oh my god. Do we need to baby-proof the whole town just so he doesn't kill himself? Oh my god! It's a mama duck and a duckling. I'm worried she's following him like a duck. Smooth, mister. Smooth. I wonder if there's an actual explanation for his predisposition to injuries, or if it's more for a comedic factor and he's just that unlucky. Dude, I really fuck with the blush animation. Oh, we're at a McDonald's spinoff. Ha 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 ha. This is how love starts. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going back. Episode 1 alone already makes me kind of want to read the manga. Just because I want to see if they're doing every single facial expression justice. But it definitely feels like they're bringing them to life, and this is from an anime-only's perspective. I like this already. God. Kiyoko is so entertaining. Okay, what's under the eye patch? Is it, different eye colors? Heterochromia, right? Oh, yep. Now that you've been made aware you might have a crush, he's gonna start sparkling. Oh, the fact her VA is actually, like, changing to match. Her VA is talented. Oh my god, Kiyoko. Dude. Dude. She's breaking. She's shattering on a fucking spiritual level. Well, I think that ambulance sound, if it was an ambulance, was any indication. The next day. Did he end up in the hospital? Oh my god, I like that we're actually progressing day by day and seeing the different reactions. But you're the class president, you could technically abuse your authority. Yeah, he ended up in the hospital. Oh my god, he almost got isekai'd. Yano almost got isekai'd, but he lived. But she's misunderstanding, I'm gonna guess. Maybe there's more Tsuyoshis? This is, surprisingly, dramatic for an episode 1. I don't know if they have HIPAA in Japan, an equivalent, but I don't know if they can actually give you out if you're not a direct family relative of a patient at either his condition or his room location, unless he is allowed to have visitors. Okay, it was him. He's up walking around. He must have only been like braised or breezed or scraped. So you can dodge a truck, but you can't dodge a pole and shit. At least he has some survival instincts. So she jumped to conclusions, rightfully so in the situation, but her running back, oh my god. That's really cute. She's a worrywart, and I adore her. Oh my god, you're gonna kill her. You're gonna just shock her heart to death. Yano-kun didn't get hit by a truck incident. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, that stiff neck. That sucks. But you are a delight in his life. God, I support them. I ship them. Fuck it, I ship them. Get it, girl, get it. Oh my god. We're kind of progressing, I wouldn't say insanely quick, but it's refreshing enough because it's different. Yeah, it does feel like we're progressing at a faster rate than most rom-coms, but it doesn't feel inorganic. I like this feeling, how natural yet quick we come along. It does have me interested in how far we will progress as the series goes on. He probably just doesn't want anyone else to get caught up in his injuries. No, I think he enjoys spending time with you. It's just, if people are around, they might get injured, and he doesn't want to cause anyone else any trouble. Actually, the art style also reminds me a bit of Witch Watch and the character designs, too. Yep, never want anyone else to get hurt because of his predisposition. So he keeps a distance. He's essentially self-sacrificing. He's agreeing to solitude to prevent anyone else from getting hurt. Just good friends. Oh, she came over. Ooh. Kind of dig the background OST. Damn, she was on it. Are her parents not in the picture? We haven't seen her parents at all, but she seems to be taking care of her siblings. Oh my god, this scheming. Oh my god. It's not gonna go this well. And it just so happens that it'd be a heart cookie. Oh, we made it to at least phase 2. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 at the very least. Oh my god. Ah! That one looks like you impale an actual brain. No, it's just you have to have luck greater than his bad luck. The nurse is gonna be glad when you're out of school because she's gonna have a lot less work. Damn! Stripping this man already away from the rest of the classmates. She is getting it. She is very proactive. Oh. Oh my god, seeing him smile and laugh like that. Even my heart skipped a beat. Like, I really like this. The caretaker and the caretakee. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god. Ah, outright asking it. I like that she mustered her courage. I like that she's a bit upfront with it. Yeah. Yeah. Anything. Not even your parents? Fall in love. Makes sense. We're gonna rope the whole class in at some point, based on the opening. Oh my god, protect this man. God, I love Kiyoko. A normal high school life. He got one! So what did I think about episode 1 for Yano-kun's Ordinary Days? Well, I'll be honest. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed every single second. Every character, every plot point, every development, and very likely, almost every single line delivery. So I'm gonna check real quick. Kiyoko is voiced by Yuka Nikui. Kohei Amasaki is Tsuyoshi Yano. Okay. And then Kiyoko's friend Mei is Atsumi Tanizaki. I believe that is Frieren and Anya. I have that pulled up on my other monitor. I digress. Kiyoko hard carried. Straight up. Yuka did phenomenal with her line delivery, with her performances, with imbuing so much energy, so much emotion into her lines. I can't say I recognize the name, but I dare say I have heard her works before, and I like this performance a lot. If, and I mean if, I didn't like Yano and the Present, I would very likely watch this for Kiyoko. That is how much I dig Kiyoko as a character, as a main character. I like her personality, her character design, the energy she brings. She stole so many scenes. Straight up. This was a fantastic premiere. Yes, it is slice of life. It is comedy focused. It also has a lot of heart, a lot of wholesome energy to it. And I can't deny those factors. But this will not be for everyone. It is going to be a slow ride, a slow burn for people. And not everyone wants to just follow another high school drama, romance, comedy type of series. It's been quote unquote done to death. But I feel like this is still special in its own right because I like the concept of Yano being so misfortunate, so injury predisposed. It adds a lot of comedy to it, and admittedly, that is part of why I liked Shikamori is not just a cutie and Izumi. I like the fact that he is a walking bad luck incarnate. He must have pissed off some evil god who decided to fuck with his karma and his luck. But I don't know if we'll ever get an actual explanation why he's so clumsy, why he gets injured so much. I don't know if we even need one, because in the end, it doesn't matter as much as the character relationships, the growth, and seeing how close Kiyoko and Yano will get. Will they actually get paired together? Will we have an actual couple come from them? I mean, we've had inklings of romance already in episode 1, and as I've said, it is very refreshing that we're not sugarcoating it, we're not drawing it out, we're actually realistically incorporating a bit of romance element, enlightening her that she might be having, at the very least, the beginnings of a crush on Yano, and she is trying to get closer to him, not even just from a romantic standpoint. She wants to be his friend, she wants to take him away from the solitude, she wants to be allowed to worry about him, care for him, and help him live a normal school life. So, I really like the dynamic so far between Kiyoko and Yano. I like how he put up that wall to protect other people. It is a very human thing. It is a very sweet thing for him to do, not making it other people's problems more than necessary because he doesn't want anyone to get hurt on his behalf, because of him, rather. And I really respect that he is doing the self-sacrifice play. He is just embracing solitude and not getting to be true friends with anyone because he just doesn't want to trouble people. He doesn't want to hurt them. And that is a very mature decision for a high schooler. But Kiyoko and her earnest, her upfront, her steadfast desire to grow closer to him, to be his friend, to tear down that wall, to take care of him, even promising that every time he gets injured, she will patch him up as a means to get closer to him, and because she truly does worry about him and care about him as a human being and as a friend and potential crush. I like that. I like the heart behind each character so far. I like the comedy. I like the realistic nature of it. And again, this feels faster than normal when it comes to a lot of these high school rom-com shows, but it doesn't feel unrealistic. It feels like an organic progression because we saw a lot of passage of time. We saw multiple days, even some weeks pass by. So I like that we have followed and kept a sense of time progression without feeling like we're skipping over everything and then feeling like the romance is unearned. It comes out of nowhere. No, we establish it early on and then we start naturally building towards it with everything having a faint lens of romance in terms of interactions between Yano and Kiyoko. I like that a lot, and I don't think the romance will be the centerpiece of all of their relationships and their interactions going forward until Kiyoko comes more to terms with her emotions and Yano is willing to love or even willing to fall in love. So I am all here to see them grow closer as friends and hopefully come together as a couple by the end of the show. I don't know if the manga's ongoing. I don't know if this will adapt everything. I am an anime only who has never read the source material, so this is my 2 cents without any additional context or manga knowledge or spoilers. I am excited to watch episode 2 whenever it comes out. I am excited to follow more of Kiyoko and Yano. I'm excited to expand the cast. I like Mei, Kiyoko's friend, but I do want to spend more time with her before I can fully commit to saying I like her. Right now, she's a good friend, but not a great character, and that could change based on the opening. I do wonder how much of the class we will rope into being friends with Yano. How dramatic will this series get? How outlandish and crazy will his injuries be? Will there actually be any life-threatening ones? Yes, he avoided getting hit by a truck in this episode. He avoided getting isekai'd, but is that as bad as it's gonna get? And are we gonna have a plot point where he does get, like, Kiyoko injured and he goes into a reclusive mode, a self-hatred mode, and we have to essentially talk him out of it? I do want to see what we will get into in the next several episodes, but based on episode 1, I do plan to stick with this until episode 5, and if it can pass the 5-episode rule, I will finish it out, however long it takes. But this was a fantastic premiere. I went in with minimal expectations because I didn't know much other than 1 or 2 synopsis details. I didn't see the trailer. I didn't even know the voice cast. All I knew was the OP-ED artist, the studio, the series name, and that's about it. And I am pleasantly surprised. Kiyoko stole the show. The facial expressions are on point. Like, if you watch the reaction, obviously, I died on several occasions. I love the reactions. I love the comedic nature of them, and I love how smooth the animation and the transition into these different art styles, different character models, different line art. Oh my god. Ajia-do currently feels like they have a lot of passion and care and consideration for this project, which is a blessing when you get an anime adaptation. The art, the animation, the coloring, the lighting, it gives me a lot of like Witch Watch, Dawn to Dawn, Can a Boy Girl Friendship Survive, even a bit of, what is it, Blue Box. I like how it's presented. I like how it's animated. I like the cinematography of it. There's a lot of shots in this where I was like, damn, that looks really nice. It's crisp. It's well animated. You can feel a lot of care went into creating it frame by frame. And I have nothing but respect for the staff who put their blood, sweat, and tears, their soul, themselves into this project and into anime in general. I always appreciate how much effort goes into creating an anime, even if it doesn't always turn out the greatest, you know? But the amount of effort that goes into a project like this is astronomical. So, having moments like this, having animation like this, having a sense of passion behind artwork, it makes me happy, even if I have no knowledge, no prior interaction with a property, with a series. And trust me when I say, it's going to take a lot for me to hold myself off from reading the manga, because I really do want to continue it. I like Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. This was a phenomenal first episode. It endeared me almost immediately on Kiyoko and even Yano. Protect Yano, protect Kiyoko. I'm gonna gush until the heat death of the universe about them, because right now they are precious. They are cute as hell. And this feels like a series tailor-made for me. I am all for it. Oh my god. I don't think I've heard anyone talking about Yano-kun's Ordinary Days, but if this keeps it up, I will heavily recommend it. So, what did you guys think about episode 1, my reaction, my commentary? Have you read the source material? Are you anime only? What made you give this show a shot? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. And when you're done leaving a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. If you want the unedited version of this reaction, it'll be over on my Patreon, also linked down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. This has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in episode 2 of Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. Peace.